Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be planning for May 25th through the 31st. This is the last official week in May, which is crazy to think about. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Before we get into the actual plan with me, I wanted to show you guys last week. Or this current week, I guess. I'm filming this on Friday. I do have a summer Friday today, so that's kind of what we're going to be doing. And not a ton, I mean, obviously everybody's kind of going through the same stuff, so there's not a ton that is different that, you know, you guys didn't see last week. I think a couple of things though. Macy did have her end of the year parade for her 2-day-a-week preschool, so we did that. Me and her went to that. That was really fun. And then Jason and his parents are planning on going to Indiana to visit his older brother with Macy this weekend. So that would be something that's a little different. It'll just be me and Mila for a while. I think they'll leave sometime on Saturday, so we'll have Sunday, most of Saturday, all Sunday, and then some of Monday, just us two, which will be kind of fun. It'll be more chill, that's for sure. So anyway, we are going to get into it. If you guys did not see, the summer surprise box will be on sale on the 26th. So that's pretty exciting. And today I'm going to be using my kit that I came out with, I think it was last week. So these are available in my shop still. I definitely want to add more and more layouts and all of that fun stuff. I honestly just need more time. So this was really intended for 4th of July, but it's Memorial Day. I feel like I can still use it. And I'm going to be using it in a different planner because this planner only goes until June. I ripped out all of the pages after that. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. Again, these kits are designed for the hourly and the new planner, so the 2021 planners. So they're not gonna fit perfectly, but you can still make it work. So I'm gonna start by just putting in my, let's see, do I wanna put in the, how do I wanna do this? I was thinking, I could put it down below. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this because I only really use one of the boxes down below, and that is to mark my cutting schedule, which you guys will see on my monthly view in just a second. So I figure I'll use this part to decorate a little bit. And I'm gonna try and be better about actually being in frame because I feel like the last plan with me that I did, I was not in frame at all. So anyway, we are gonna go ahead and put these down below. And it'll look like that. And then I'll add my cutting schedule later on. And then I'm going to put in my work schedule, like my working from home, right up at the top around, let's see, let's do it around 7. I start at 6:30. I usually work 6:30 to 3:30, but we're just gonna do it here. I love these color combos, and I feel like it goes kind of well with me because of this pinkish color here. So I might just be able to use one washi, which will be kind of nice to have extra just in case. And have to trim it a little bit. Mila will be 3 months old. Actually, you know what? Let me use this little trimmer thing that I have. I don't really use this a ton. I think we got this at Go Wild maybe, but I always have it by me just in case. Let's see if that worked. Yep, that worked. Okay. So anyway, Mila will be 5 months old on Sunday, which is super exciting. I have to remember to put that in. So I'll have to do her 5-month picture. And if you guys are not familiar, I never thought of this before. I never thought I would ever have to think about this either. It's kind of goofy, but when you have a child that's born on, the 31st, it makes birthdays and celebrating stuff really weird. So that's kind of an interesting thing about that. I think I'm just gonna layer that there and then do the work from home. We are still working from home, and actually I think in Illinois they're starting to open stuff up a little bit. So like I was saying, they're starting to open stuff up a little bit more on the 29th. So it's going to be interesting because I think starting in June, my company is going to open. So like if you want to work from home or work in the office, you can, but if you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to. So I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. We haven't decided what we're doing with Macy yet, like if daycares are going to open, what we're going to do with that. It's just really kind of up in the air at this point of like how things are actually going to go down. But we're just going to keep planning just like we are now, and as things change, we can adjust. So I'm just going to do my to-do up at the top. And then I'll do this week. Someone commented, a viewer commented and said that if I count the 6 lines, it actually ends up being around the 4 mark. So let's just see that. I do, seriously, I know I don't respond to every comment, but I do look at every comment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, if it lines up like right by the 4, so that's good to know. I hopefully will remember that in the future, and then I won't have to count again because I'm sure that's kind of annoying doing that every single week, but that's that. So this week, and this week will be budget videos. So I will be setting up my budget for June. I always like to do this ahead of time just so that I like feel prepared and I'm like have stuff set up before things start happening for June. So that's that. And then I'm going to put the day off sticker right up at the top for Memorial Day. And then I will have a payday on the 27th. And then I think my normal job, I'll get paid around the 28th. But I'm not super sure. I don't actually, like I put it in my new planner, but I haven't actually put it in like this planner. So I'm not super sure when it comes to that. So those are the main things. I have lots of to-dos in terms of like returning stuff. So I think I might just move that over now because again, I don't know what the stores are going to do and when they're going to do it, but I do have like a lot of returns that I need to do. So I need to go to Kohl's. So we'll put that in. I have like a lot to return from Kohl's. And then same with Old Navy. So I'll do those 2 things. In terms of like doing orders and extra stuff, I'm honestly just trying to give myself a little bit of grace with that. I have so many fun ideas for my shop, but it's just hard to do when I'm working full time, obviously with the 2 kids. So I am going to come up with more stuff and like have more stuff up. I just honestly don't know when that will be at this moment. Okay, so we'll have Monday off, but again, Jason and Macy will be out. I did want to put in garbage day because I can't forget that. Garbage day is really important for us, especially with my Etsy shop, because we constantly have stuff that like needs to go out. So that's that. And then Jason will bring Macy over to his parents' house on Tuesday and Thursday. So we'll go ahead and put that in. And they normally leave around 3:30, so I'm just gonna put in 4 because that's usually when they'll get there. So I'm just gonna put in Macy at Yaya's. We have been doing this since the whole stay-at-home order has been in place, and it has been really nice just to have like time with Mila and not have to worry about taking care of 2 kids. And I'm not gonna put this in because honestly it changes so much, but I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to rain most of this week. I really am hoping that it's not gonna be the same situation as last summer where like it just constantly rained the entire summer, but it's not looking so great. Like even today it's cloudy, but it was supposed to be, like it wasn't supposed to rain at all and it was sprinkling a little bit. So it's kind of a bummer. I'm hoping that it doesn't continue. Then we go over to Jason's parents on Fridays for dinner, and I've talked about this a little bit before, but we actually like order from different restaurants. We have a bowl full of like a bunch of local restaurants that we think are still open. And again, this should change, like the 29th, things are gonna be more open, so this might not even apply anymore. But it's kind of fun because you never, like you don't have to think about it. It's like you just pick from this little box. And of course, if it's something that we've already done or no one feels like having, we don't have to do it, but it's just kind of nice. And then on Sundays, we normally go over there for breakfast. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in. Things may change. Sometimes if it's supposed to be nicer on Saturday, then we'll go on Saturday instead. But we'll kind of see. So we'll put that in. And then the only other thing that we have going on is usually every week we have a Zoom call with Jason's siblings. So I talk to my sister all the time. We like FaceTime all the time and text all the time, but Jason's family, like there's 4 of them, 4 kids, so there's a lot to keep up with, and there's so many different like changes and stuff happening right now. So it's always fun to just pop in and, you know, they can see the kids and all of that. So we'll have Zoom at night. We haven't been able to do it lately because last weekend we had like a ton of rain and our neighbors' like basement was flooding. Jason was out there trying to help them and all of that. So that is that. I do want to put in Mila, that she's turning 5 months old. So I think I'm going to put that up at the top, and I probably should have wrote on it first, but that's okay. Hopefully I don't screw it up. Let's see. And there's my sister. I swear, it's like non-stop. It's like she knows that I'm filming, and that's why she does it. So I'm just gonna put in Mila's 5 months. Don't have a ton of room there. I should have like layered it, but that's okay. So I will have to remember to take her picture, and maybe I'll just use, so with these stickers, and I designed these before. I feel like this is a playing with me, but I want to explain myself when it comes to some of the stickers and stuff. So I wanted this sheet to be able, like, you to be able to use it alone if you wanted to. If you're like me and like you don't care about covering stuff up, like I honestly don't care that the peach is there and it doesn't work perfectly with the kit. I don't mind that. In the past, it was something that probably bothered me, but now it's like, this is made for like being functional, and I like the color, so I'm not going to fight about it. But anyway, so I designed both of the kits, like A and B, so that really you could use them completely separate if you want. But if you want to have more of like a full kit look, you just need both sheets. One thing that I like about these stickers is that you have enough to do a ton. And these stickers here at the top, there's 10 of them. These are individual check boxes, and I used them a lot last week. You can probably see that. I don't really care so much about lining them up perfectly, but you could totally make it work if that's something, you know, that bothers you and is going to like really mess with you if you don't have it perfect. So I'm just gonna put in Mila's 5-month picture. Just so I remember, last month when she turned 4 months old, I did it like a day later, and I swear with Macy, I always made sure to do them on time, and just doesn't always work that way. Okay, so the other thing that I need to put in is my cutting schedule. So I did add it to this planner because I just kind of got sick of not having everything in one spot. So on Monday and Tuesday, I will be doing 7x9 washi. So I'm just gonna put that right here. And you could do like dinners down here. I mean, there's so many different options. I've seen people use this space down below for so many things, but I personally like using it for my cutting schedule because having a bunch of different planners just doesn't work for me. I feel like I need just one that I can stick with and all of that. So we have washi, and then I will start all the way until Friday all of the like extra things that go along with the budget kits. So let's go ahead and draw our line again. If you guys have not watched Sweet Magnolias on Netflix, definitely go watch that. It is, I finished the first season because I feel like I get this way where I find a show and then any free chance I have, like if I'm working on orders or whatever, I will like just watch it. And I'm telling you, it was a great show. So I don't like writing against the coil, so I'm just gonna start here, but I do have a lot of stuff that I need to get done during these couple of days. So I need to do the sinking funds kits, the variable kits, debt, trackers, savings, and strips. And then on Saturday, I'll do the 7x9 monthlies. And then I will start the 8.5x11 stuff. So we'll have 8.5x11 weekly and sinking funds. So that's kind of how I like to keep track of that. And then I think on the very bottom here, like, let's see, I'll probably do it around the 8 o'clock. I'm just gonna put in a little checkbox each day for washing bottles. I try and wash bottles every night before like the whole bedtime starts with both girls, because Mila will usually sit there and like just hang out with me. She likes watching me wash bottles for some reason. So I try and do it with her so that like Jason can play with Macy. They can have some time to like just hang out themselves. And again, Mila doesn't mind watching me wash bottles, so it kind of works. But I found that it makes the day a little bit less stressful if I go ahead and do it at night instead of waiting until the morning and trying to get it done during one of my lunch breaks or like random breaks. So I'm gonna put that in because that's kind of been my routine, and I feel like it just makes more sense to put it in if that's what I'm doing every single night anyway. So I'm just gonna write that in every night. I am using the Pilot Juice pens. I did a whole Amazon pen test a while back, a couple weeks ago, I think, or maybe a month ago. I honestly don't remember. It's starting to blend in. But I did do a pen test a while ago, and all of the pens that you guys see me use nowadays, they're found in that review. So it's either the Pilot Juice pens, or I've been using like the Muji pens, I think they are. So if you want to see like a pen test and see the different versions, you can definitely do that. I will try and remember to link this pen and the pack that I got down below, because I always forget that I'm not using the Pilot G2s anymore. I'm just not using them in my planner. I use them like when I'm doing notes because they're right next to all of the stuff that I use for like work and stuff. Okay, so all of the main stuff that like happens during our week is done. Of course, things are gonna happen. I'm gonna be filling orders. I'm gonna have to do restocks, and just random stuff will pop up like laundry, but I don't like to put that stuff in just yet because honestly, I don't know when that's gonna happen. But the main things that are here, like, okay, here's what I need to cut so I can stay on schedule for August stuff. Bottles obviously have to get done every single night. Working from home, garbage day, day off, payday, that's all good. And then of course I have to remember to do Mila's picture. So on the side here, I'm just gonna put in my schedule for YouTube. So I always like to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. And I think on Monday will be my June budget. Then we'll have my June sinking funds, and then my June cash divider setup. Let's see, on Thursday will be my week 4 check-in. Friday will be my plan with me. And Sunday, I'm not sure what I will do just yet for that. On Sunday, you guys will see my June monthly setup. So that will be on Sunday for you guys. So a couple days after you see this, depending on when you see it. But that's kind of my plan. Again, I like to just set up my budget and my monthly view in my planner just so that I'm ready ahead of time. So it may seem a little early. Again, there's a lot of uncertainty right now, but it's just nice to like have it set up, and if I need to change things around, then I can totally do that. I think that's pretty much it. Let's see if there's anything else. Day off. Again, all of the like basic stuff that would be going on is I'm not sure like where we stand. I don't think that anything really has changed a ton in terms of like Home Depot Day and stuff like that, but I think that you can go to Home Depot and request the kits. If you want to do them at home, I think that's something that you can do. So anyway, that is my setup. If you guys are using my kits, tag me on Instagram so I can see them. I'd really love to see them. Again, they're not really meant to fit this year's planner, but you can make it work, obviously. Like, I just made it work. And you can tell I have a ton more to go. Like, I have a ton more of these check boxes that I could just kind of cut and use to make work. If any appointments or meetings come up at work, I have plenty of room for that. And then, of course, when it comes to like stickers and stuff, like script stickers, I have plenty of room. Like, when we go grocery shopping, I can put that in. I need to remember to put in my track expenses because I do that all the time with my weekly check-in, which normally goes up on Thursday. So anyway, there's lots of options that you can use with these. But anyway, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me set up my week. Again, just make sure to tag me on Instagram if you guys are using my kits already. I'd love to see how you guys use them. It's always so fun because people use things so differently, and so it's fun to see other people's ideas so you can kind of tweak your own way and see if something else might work for you. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.